Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 4 of Glimmer. So yesterday I was lying on the floor randomly in my day, and I started thinking about my day like the night sky. And I could see my day and how it was unfolding. And then I started to pick out these moments of glimmers, these bright, shiny places in my day. And it was the most amazing feeling. It was like changing a whole day around in a it wasn't a bad day, it was a grand day, but suddenly it became an amazing day. So yeah, I'm loving the pictures of glimmers that I'm getting. I'm loving the insights and the ways that people are thinking. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Glimmer. So come rest onto your back to begin with, and then we shall move up into standing. So come. Great. Yeah. So landing on your back, your knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just, this one's for you, Mairead. Unpack your shoulders. So draw your elbow up and then draw it down and really feel that your shoulder is landed. And then draw your elbow up and let it land. And so when I do that, I suddenly have a much bigger sense of the back of my body. Nice. And then lift one buttock and then kind of place that hip down on the floor, and then lift the other and place it down on the floor. Lift one foot, place it down. Lift the other foot, place it down. Really consciously place your arms on the floor in a way that feels comfortable. Even-ish. It's never completely even, but even-ish. Tuck your chin in and just feel the length of your spine. Deepen your breath into your belly. Nice. And then lengthen your right leg long and let it stretch out long along the floor. And just feel how, for me, it's like the jug of me has started pouring down into that right leg. Stretch down into your heel as far as you can, and then just feel, how would you move your right heel on the floor so that your heel moves away and then your heel moves towards you. But I'm keeping my legs straight, so it's like I'm scratching the back of my heel on the floor. And as I do this, as I move my heel away, my back arches a bit. And as I pull my heel towards me, my back flattens. So how do I flatten an arch, or how do I move my heel away and then glide my heel towards me, keeping my legs straight? Well, just feel that. Leg moves away, leg moves towards you. Softening your face. Nice. Other side. Bend your right knee. Lengthen your left leg long. Let it rest on the floor. Again, I feel like the jug of water of me is starting to pour down into the left side. And slide your left heel towards you. And as always, there's a difference left and right. And this leg needs to learn how to slide along the floor. And so remember the arching of your back and then the flattening, arching, flattening. Nice. One more time. Arching, flattening. Nice. Bend both knees and then arch both backs and then flatten both sides down. So just feel that arching both sides of your spine, or arching and then flattening. Arching and flattening. Nice. So draw your right knee up towards you. Keep your elbows on the floor and just squeeze your right knee up with your right leg effort. And then slowly lengthen your right leg long. Let it come to the floor and then let it slide along the floor as far as it goes. And then slide your leg up, bend your knee, let your leg come as close to your chest as you can. Stretch your leg long, let it come to the floor, let it slide along the floor, and let it slide back towards you. Bend your knee, draw your knee up onto your chest. And your leg is squeezing deeply up towards your chest. And then again, stretch your leg long, bring it to the floor, slide it away, slide it back, bend your knee, draw your knee up onto your chest. This time, squeeze it deeply down. And then deepen your breath into your belly and see if you can fill the belly towards your thigh. And that every time you exhale, you're trying to sink your thigh a little bit deeper towards your belly. And as you inhale, you try and, it's like lift, like, what's it like? It's a bit like like, how would you lift a house with a balloon? And so just feel that. How would you lift deeply? By filling your breath into your belly and then soften and sink down towards the floor. Super change. Arms are long beside you. Draw your left knee up onto your chest. Arms aren't included. And then stretch your left leg long. Let it rest on the floor. And then slide your left leg away. Slide your left leg towards you. And then bend your knee and draw your knee up deeply onto your chest. And again, stretch your leg long. Let your leg slide away. And then bend your knee. Draw your knee up onto your chest. So how do you make those two movements really active? Lengthening your leg and then sliding your leg, and then bending your knee. They're different parts of the movement. Lengthen your leg, slide your leg, bend your knee. One more time. Lengthen your leg, slide your leg, bend your knee. Now squeeze your knee deeply up towards you. And fill like a balloon into the deep of your belly, lifting into the thigh, pushing your belly into your thigh. And then as you exhale, how do you sink and deepen that deep belly down towards the floor so that your thigh sinks a little bit more towards you? Nice. Both feet to the floor. So feet are hip distance, arms are long beside you. Roll up along your spine. Squeezing your bum. So when you close the back of a joint, the front of a joint has to open. So we're opening the front of our hips, the deep psoas, the iliacus, and then slowly roll all the way down. When your bum lands on the floor, draw one knee and then the other, or draw both knees up towards you and squeeze your knees towards your chest with your hands. One foot and then the other, or both feet. And then roll up along your spine, squeezing your bum deeply to open the front of your hips. Keep your bum squeezing as you lower down. When you're all the way down, one leg, then the other, or both legs up towards you, squeeze your knees towards you. So continue. Feet down, roll your hips up. Roll down, draw your knees up. Feet down, roll your hips up. Bum down, draw your knees up. Cool. So the next time that we travel up, we're going to pause. So feet down, roll your hips up. And then when you're up, push a bit extra into the right foot. So you're not lifting higher, but you're noticing or engaging what lengthens through the front of my hip. And then relax. And I fall backwards a bit into that hip, maybe a centimeter or an inch or so. And then push into the left foot and let that push of your foot engage through the front of your thigh, the front of your hip, and then relax. So take your hips for a walk. Push into the right foot, relax. Push into the left foot, relax. And even it's like a sense of bobbing in my pelvis. As I relax, my pelvis drops a little bit, and then I push into that foot again, lifts, relax, and it's slightly at a tilt as I push into my hip, push into my foot. One more time each side. Push, soften, push, soften. And then push into both feet. Rise through both feet. Nice. And roll all the way down, land on the floor. Sway your knees from side to side, dropping one way, dropping the other way. As you do this, really feel down into your belly. Feel down into the deep of your hips, the full of the length of the front of your body, the spiraling of the back of you. Nice. So bring your feet, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Stay with your feet flat on the floor. And then roll over onto your right shoulder. Just your right shoulder. So you've just turned over onto your right shoulder. My right elbow's on the floor. And I feel like I'm about to do something on the right. And then come back. And then do it again. Roll over onto your right shoulder. Feel how your neck is engaged, your chest is engaged, your arms are engaged. And then come to land on the floor. Nice. One more time. Roll over onto your right side and then reach your left hand, the arm that's in the air, overhead and up above you. So you're like, this is called alarm clock. So my feet are still flat on the floor. I'm pushing into my feet to give me a little bit more leverage because I'm being lazy and I want to reach for my alarm clock without getting up to get it. Breathe into the side of your ribs. And then roll all the way back, land on the floor. Nice. And the other side. So roll over onto your left shoulder, face towards the left. Keep your feet flat, roll back. Feel that through your neck and chest. If it's too strong for your neck, do a smaller version. Roll over onto your left side, left shoulder. My hips, they don't really follow me. It's my ribs that have to move because my feet are staying flat. Really keeping that baby toe side of my right foot on the floor. Come all the way back. One more time. Roll over onto your left and then reach your right arm overhead like you're reaching towards your alarm clock or the light switch. Breathe into the deep side of your ribs, deep side of your arm. And come all the way back. Nice. Roll over and come up into your downward dog, all the way up. And just find your downward dog as you lengthen back into your heels. As you push down into your hands. As you really deepen into your legs. Bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending both knees. Straighten both legs. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, bend both knees, straighten both legs. Nice. Drop your right knee down, let it touch the floor. Coming back, push back into your downward dog. Let your left knee drop down, let it touch. Pull back, downward dog. Both knees tap the floor. Back. And then both knees tap the floor. Back. Nice. Both knees on the floor. Round your back. Arch your back. Round your back. Arch your back. Nice. One more time. Round your back. Arch your back. Nice. Side bend. Coordination to the right. Look back at your right foot. Look back at your left foot. I don't know whether it's just my body, but I always feel like this is one of the trickiest things I can do. It's the simple things sometimes where you really meet the patterns of your body. I don't know that I side bend much as a natural thing in my body. I think I'm rigid side body. Nice. So rising up, bring your right foot forward in front of you. So my right foot is landed on the floor. And so begin with your right hand on your right knee and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reach up and look up. Nice. Bring your right hand down to your left knee. So I've dropped my hand across and now reach your right hand up. Reach up. Nice. From here, bend your elbow into wing. So wing is where your nails are resting on the side of your face, and then pull your right elbow deeply back. I'm using the lever of the left knee or left hand on the right knee a little bit to do this. Nice. Chop forward with your right hand and then pull your elbow back into wing. Chop forward with your right hand and then elbow back into wing. Pause and wing. The wing chop has emerged. I love it. Great. Bring your right hand to your hip and left hand to the floor. And it's similar movement to the wing chop, but draw your right shoulder down to your knee and then pull your right shoulder back and turn your chest towards the right. Bring your right shoulder down to your knee. Turn your chest to the right. Nice. And again, right shoulder down to your knee. Turn towards the right, and then we're going to dial in our twist. So bring your thumb to the front of your shoulder and then pull your elbow up, and don't lengthen your arm until you really feel you have that elbow up towards the ceiling, and then you straighten your arm. And breathe into your belly. You can, if you want, lengthen the left leg. And you can, if you want, stay with your knee bent on the floor. Sinking into your hips wherever you are. Find that sense of length by pushing down into that right foot, extending into your left leg, open into your chest. Both hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Bend the right knee, lean your bum towards the right. Bend your left knee, lean your bum towards the left. One side, other side. One side, other side. Nice. Both knees to the floor, rising up. Bring your left foot forward. Hold on, left hand, left knee. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. Nice. Right hand comes down, and then pull your left arm up towards the ceiling. Bend your left elbow so your nails come to rest beside your eye into wing. And then chop forward. So chop is where your baby finger side is just about to chop. Wing back towards the left. And then chop. And always listen to your shoulder. Wing. Chop. Wing. Chop. One more time. Wing. Yum. Chop. Bring your left hand to your hip. Bring your right hand to the floor. Open your chest towards the left. And then draw your left shoulder down to your knee. Open your chest towards the left. Down towards your knee. How do you move into your chest? Open your chest. Shoulder down to your knee. Open your chest. Shoulder down to your knee. Nice. From here, dial in your twist. Bring your thumb to the front of your shoulder. Fully pull your elbow up and back and then extend your arm. Reaching up towards the ceiling. You can stay with your right knee on the floor or lift your right knee off the floor. Pushing deeply into that left foot. Breathing into your belly. I can feel that my shoulder is working hard there. So I'm going to drop my knee down and really give my shoulder a little bit more space to express itself. Nice. Great. Hand to the floor. Both knees back. Sit your bum down. Stretch your legs out long. Nice. Cool. So bend both knees so your feet are flat on the floor. And then drop both knees down towards the left. Bring your left hand to the floor. And so there's an instruction that I really like, which is bring your right foot to stand. So same thing as lift your right knee up. But lifting your right knee up, sometimes we think we need to lift the foot, but all you're doing is rolling onto your right foot. And you're trying to roll your right foot as flat as it can towards the floor. So bring your right foot to stand. Drop your right knee down. Right foot to stand. Right knee down. Nice. Bring both elbows down, be in front of that left knee, and just rest your torso deeply down onto that left thigh. How do you really soften? I can feel that always. I was talking about it last night in yoga, my in person class, that I resist in this movement. How do I not resist? For me, it's not about turning everything off, it's about finding new directions to resist in that are more wholesome. So rather than there's like this feeling of like pushing into the floor with my bum or not folding my hip deeply, instead I want to lengthen my spine a little bit more and lengthen into my knee and feel that my pelvis is widening. And suddenly I have more connection to the action, the connection direction that's unfolding. Come all the way back up. Both knees to center. Drop your knees down towards the right. Bring your right hand to the floor. And then bring your left foot to stand. Drop your left knee down. Left foot to stand. Down. Left foot to stand. Down. And drop both knee elbows down to the floor. Rest your belly deeply down. And notice where you resist or where you push. And how would you create new information? It's like, how do you empower yourself in your unconscious patterns? What a question. How do you reprogram the deep patterns? I think it's like giving choices to your body. Rather than saying you can't do that, it's like, well, how about we try this? It's giving choices, giving options. So give your body another choice than the resistance that's happening. So for me, instead of there's something in my psoas and my deep hip that's going like, instead I'm like, lengthen, widen, engage, and something changes. When offered direction, my body responds. Nice. Come all the way up. Legs are long. Super. Bring your legs into cross-legged. Have the right foot on the outside. We'll just continue with this theme. Last movement. Bring both hands to the left. Lift your bum. Drop down. So my right foot is in front. Lift your bum. Drop down. One more time. Lift your bum. Drop down. Bring the left foot on the outside. Both hands to the right. Lift your bum. Down. Lift your bum. Down. Last one. Lift your bum. Down. Cross-legged position. Hands to your heart. Sorry, I went a bit over time. I apologize. And just consider the glimmers in your day so far, or something like look at the night sky of your day or of everything and find things that you can pick out as moments, literally moments. didn't do the meditation at the beginning. Wow, I forgot. I had a shower. I had to do something. I had to blow dry my hair. I don't think I've blow dried my hair in years. I blow dry my hair. Oh, I love it. So I will see you all tomorrow, and thanks for joining me. It's such a pleasure to be here, and yeah, I think this is really shaping up to be an excellent month. I'm looking forward to the solstice as always, and yeah, dream of your glimmers. Pause, daydream, and find glimmers in every moment. There's something. So great. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.